Hello, 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 hello. Hi, family. How are we today? Like I was saying in the caption, how you doing? How you doing? Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Like I said in the caption, I promised my dad. And what made me think about that family was today is his death anniversary. My dad been deceased for 12 years, and today makes that day. I woke up this morning thinking about my dad and thinking about our conversation that we had. And then it dawned on me. I wrote this in Facebook this morning that I promised him. How you doing? How you doing? Thank you so much for joining me. How are you? How are you? Thank you. Swipe and share this, please. This is very important. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for joining me. For those who don't know me, I am Karina, your wellness lifestyle coach, and also a new author of the book Tap into Wellness, 9 Ways That African American Can Take Charge of Nutrition Today. And it's on Amazon right now. But yes, like I was saying, family, I promised my dad, this is before he died. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? How are you? Thank you for joining me. Like I was saying, I promised my dad before he passed that I would help those who had problems with their health, especially those with cancer, because that's what my dad died. He died from radiation treatments. And I promised him that I will be an advocate and I will help those who have cancer to find another solution. And that's why I'm the alternative queen. And that's why I'm into health. And isn't it funny, 12 years later, I am your wellness lifestyle coach, and I wrote a book on taking charge of your nutrition. I just find that so ironic, because this is a promise that I made to my dad to help anyone out there, especially those who have cancer. Because cancer is not a death sentence. I'm going to let you know that. The first thing, it's not a death sentence. And there are ways, alternative ways, that can help you. I'm here to tell you that because I have helped so many people who had cancer and now they're doing much better. But first you got to change your mindset. And like I said, you have to change your mindset. If you change your mindset, then everything else will follow through. And then you got to clean and detox if you have cancer. You have to detox that liver. And the sad thing about what makes me upset, family, about the medical industry, the doctors won't tell you these things. That you're supposed to stay away from sugar. You're supposed to stay away from meat. Anything processed. You're supposed to eat organic foods. They don't tell you that. They tell you, oh, eat what you want, Yes, because they know that cancer kills. They know that sugar spreads. So that's how people die, because of that cancer spreading. I always tell people to do that research. I'm with an organization called The Truth About Cancer. And in that organization, there are so many doctors and they have so many treatments out there that's alternative. Hello, hello, hello. How are you? Thank you for joining me. But yes, there is a solution. There is a way to help you to live with cancer, because a lot of people think that, like I said, that cancer is a death sentence, but that's what they tell people so they can hurry up and get that, I call it the cut, the burn, and poison method. That's getting surgery, getting chemotherapy, and radiation. And if you do your research, because like I said, I am the alternative queen for alternative treatments, that They won't tell you. If you tell them, oh, I'm going holistic, don't tell them that. Just go there. If you have it, go there, get all the information you can get, and take care of yourself. Take care of yourself. Because they'll put you on all these medications. They'll tell you eat what you want. Yes. And they're killing you. So I'm here to tell you the truth. Because I saw my dad, strong, strapping man, a mason. He was a masonry. And I seen him 6'3", go down from 6'3" down to a skeleton, okay? Because of radiation. What people don't know, this is the same stuff that they use in Hiroshima. And when I found out about my dad, it was too late. I didn't know that they gave him this treatment for over like 2 weeks. So it broke down his body just like that. You know, I saw him being a strong man go down to a skeleton, you know, and I promised him that I would help other people. Because I didn't know, when I found out about my dad, he was in his last stages, and I didn't even know that, you know, because he kept it from us for so long. My dad had cancer for a long time. He had cancer since the 90s, and he died in 2005. So he kept that a secret until he was rushed to the hospital, and he had blood clots. How you doing? Hello, how are you? He had blood clots. Uh-oh. I'm sorry. He had blood clots. And that's when we found out that he had cancer, because my father, he kept it a secret. He lived his life. You know, I didn't find out until the last stage he was in. I didn't even know. So from finding that out, you know, I was devastated, because if I knew earlier, I could have got in contact with, you know, the Truth About Cancer. There was another organization back then, was called Cancer Cover Up. And I got in contact with them. They gave me some suggestions and things like that. But by that time, it was too late. You know, I didn't know. So now I know. Now I have the resources. Now I have the connections, so I can help someone else. And I kept that promise, and I'm just so happy, you know, about that, because hello, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Thinking about that, I kept my promise. You know, I said that I was going to help people, especially those that have cancer. I call them cancer conquerors, because there's no survivor. No, you're a conqueror. If you have that, and if you're definitely taking care of your health, and most of all too, not to be stressed, you know, finding ways to be stress-free. And I know that's impossible, but some way you can find, you know, doing meditation, like I always talk about. Also, just being in a relaxed state, you know, going somewhere on the beach, if you live near the beach, or in the mountains, somewhere that you can have peace, and you can have a conversation with your creator and yourself, you know, something like that. But, you know, having cancer, there is a solution, and it's not a death sentence. I'm here to tell you, it's not a death sentence. There's many of people that I know personally who had, pancreas cancer, liver cancer, you name it. There are people that's out here, they are conquerors, and they're conquering it. But the reason why they're conquering, first, they had to change their mindset. Second, they had to detox their liver. And then third, they had to change their whole entire lifestyle. And I'm talking about not eating pans, you know, cooking with pans that has aluminum, staying away from aluminum foil, anything dealing with heavy metal, you got to stay away from. Deodorant, you know, that's aluminum, you know, things like that. I mean, toothpaste, it's in our foods, that's why I don't eat, or, I always look at those labels like I always talk about as well, because it's so important, family, because you will know what you're putting in your body. So I just wanted to share that and then just think about my dad, because I promised him and I kept my promise 12 years later. And I want to keep on helping people, and like I said, if you need encouragement, I'm here. I'm here. I'm your sister. I'm your friend. I'm your coach. If you have a book in you, write it. If you have a song in you, play it. Get it out there. You got music in you, do it. Sing it. Sing it. Whatever it is. If you have a service, do it. If you have a business, run it. Don't give up. Don't give up. No matter how bleak, no matter how dark, there's always light at the end of the tunnel. How are you? Thank you so much for joining me. But I'm going to recap. I am Karina, your wellness lifestyle coach. And I was talking about the promise that I made to my dad when he was dying, and that I would help people, especially those who have cancer conquerors, as well as anyone with their health. And that's why I just find it so amazing that 12 years later, I am a health coach and having a book that speaks about taking charge of your nutrition today. And also too, if you go and get my book, you will see there is a lot of information that you can take if you have cancer in that book. Because we talk about meditation, we talk about food, and I'll talk about the different foods. And even those that do eat meat, go out and get you organic meat. Meat that is grass-fed animals. And you can go to any of your organic markets. Here in Maryland, we have Moms. And I even did a scope. If you ever go back to my scopes, that's in my wellness world, you will see me picking up a chicken that's the size of my hand, no joke, and small, and even the meats had the beautiful colors. And like I said before, you walk in there, you smell produce. Now, when you ask yourself, when was the last time you went to your market and you smelled the produce? Hello. How are you? Thank you for joining me. And so it's a lot to think about, family. It's a lot to think about. And like I said before, Tap Into Wellness, 9 Ways That African American Takes Charge of Nutrition Today. It's an easy read. It's a short read. Believe it or not, it's 9 ways. But even though it's a short read, family, it's power-packed with gems that you can share not only for yourself, but your whole entire family. All right? But I thank you so much for joining me, and we'll talk again. So you guys have an amazing day. I'm going to keep thinking about my dad. And I know that very soon, that day of seeing him is getting closer. So I just want everyone to have a wonderful, amazing day. And I will see you another day. All right. Have a great day, everyone. Adios. Bye. Thank you for joining me. Okay, Periscope was not being... All right, Periscope, what's going on? Okay. Family. Periscope is not letting me go off. Well, I'll say this. If you have any African blood in you, Latino, yo soy morena, este es mi lado papa, Cubana, Cuban, Dominicanas, Boricuas. Este libro para usted. They tap this to wellness, okay? So I'm gonna go. Hopefully they'll let me go, okay? Y'all have a great day. Bye now. Okay. Periscope, Periscope. I love you.